Mr. President, thank you very much indeed. It's a great pleasure for me and the Ghanaian delegation to be here in Abidjan. Abidjan always brings back tremendous memories. The city of a country that for years was the symbol of progress and prosperity in our part of the world. It went through difficulties, but it is clear that under the leadership of this outstanding African statesman, Alassane Ouattara, that things are coming back, and the Côte d'Ivoire is really back on the path of recovery and progress. I'm here for a very simple reason. Came to power 3 months ago in Ghana, and since then, I've been concentrating on putting a government into place. That exercise is now virtually complete. And I felt that it was important that I should let our neighbors and fellow members of the ECOWAS community, first of all, have an opportunity to meet with me directly, and secondly, the opportunity to examine bilateral matters between our various countries. And thirdly, and equally importantly, have the opportunity to reiterate Ghana's commitment to the ECOWAS project, to the project of bringing into being a genuine regional market in West Africa, grouping the 350 million people who make up the West African region. So that is my purpose here. And then to come and meet President Alassane Ouattara, one of the political figures on our continent in our generation that I have the greatest of respect for. Respect for his views, respect for the tenacity with which he has held those views amidst the hurly-burly of Ivorian politics, and that today in his period as president of the Ivory Coast is engineering the rapid development and growth of this country. Give me an opportunity to come and tell him that I want us to work closely together during the period of my mandate and of his, and bring our two countries closer and closer together. And it's for that reason that I have accepted with a great deal of excitement the idea that he put forward that Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire should enter into a strategic partnership, an agreement of a strategic partnership that will encompass all aspects of governance of our two countries. I think it's an exciting idea, and if it succeeds, which I have no doubt it will, since we're going into this partnership with sincerity on both sides, it will be a tremendous boost and impetus it will give to the process of integration and collaboration in West Africa and within the wider African continent. So it is a measure of the man that he should come up with such an idea. And I'm grasping at it very, very firmly because I can see the benefits that it will have for Ghana, that we cooperate with Cote d'Ivoire over a broad range of issues that will help our mutual development. Our purpose here then is very simple. Is to tell the Ivorian people that Ghana continues to be a friend, a brother, and a committed ally in the collective struggle of the African peoples to develop and bring prosperity and dignity to the life of her peoples. It's obvious. It's obvious to me, it is obvious to many of us, that the generation of leaders of Africa who are emerging, who are committed to the rule of law, who are committed to the principles of democratic accountability, who are committed to the respect for human rights and individual liberties, provide us with an opportunity, a great opportunity, to release the energies of the African peoples for the development that we have all been seeking for. There can no longer be any excuse on the part of any of us for maintaining ourselves in conditions of poverty. Other parts of the world who began in situations just as ourselves have done it. We, on our part, can also do it. We find ourselves with the resolve, the determination, and the will to be able to go forward. And these are the matters that are the subject of the discussions that I'm having with President Ouattara. And I'm so happy for myself that in the period when I've come into office in Ghana, I have him as my Western neighbor, a man with whom I share so many common sentiments, attitudes, and policies. And I'm hoping that this synchronization of our periods in office will inure to the benefit of the Ghanaian and Ivorian people, that it will bring about a period of prosperity in the lives of our two countries, and be therefore that beacon, that example for the rest of our continent. That happens, then coming here today will have been the beginning of a wonderful journey for me personally, and hopefully for the Ghanaian people. I'm very grateful to President Ouattara for the very warm welcome that he has given us, and exceptionally grateful for an act of solidarity that he exhibited towards me and our country that is difficult to forget. The 7th of January, when I was inaugurated in Ghana and had invited him to be the special guest of honor, was the day when there were all kinds of events. You are here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whether it was a mutiny or whatever it was, where there were serious disturbances within the security forces in the country. Any other person would have said that these are matters that mean I cannot leave my country. And I don't think they would have had any difficulty in understanding him. But he chose to come to Ghana. He chose to come, despite the difficulties in his own backyard, to come and extend a hand of solidarity and friendship to us by being present at my investiture. It is something that will live with me and in the memory of my compatriots for a very long time. And I wanted the opportunity here in public in Côte d'Ivoire to say a great deal of thank you for the measure and for the decision you took to come. And it's something that I will, and the people of Ghana will continue to treasure. Thank you.
Aujourd'hui,
Merci. Il faut que je dise quelques mots en français. Je parle français, là. Pour que le peuple ivoirien sache que vraiment le voisin au Ghana, il peut parler directement à... C'est simplement pour dire que je suis extrêmement content, je suis très heureux d'avoir cette occasion de venir ici à Abidjan pour être à côté du grand président que vous avez ici, Alassane Ouattara, pour voir comment le Ghana et la Côte d'Ivoire peuvent travailler ensemble pour le bien-être de nos deux peuples. C'est ce qui a fait amener cette délégation avec moi ici. Et on va travailler ici aujourd'hui et demain sur ça pour voir où on peut faire aller nos deux peuples. Alors merci beaucoup. Merci pour votre chaleureux accueil et toujours bien à vous, le peuple ivoirien. Merci beaucoup. Merci.